Hi, Crypto Armory. I'm Josh.
I'm Malik, and we
And
are the Crypto Generals.
we are not financial advisors, and any advice we give out should not be taken as investing advice.
And you should do your own due diligence. So, Josh, have you seen the latest rumor of Bitcoin?
Yes, the rumor about Walmart buying $1 billion worth of Bitcoin, allegedly. They haven't released any actual information, but they will reveal the amount of exposure it has had to Bitcoin in their next quarterly earnings report.
$1 billion. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I know earlier this year Tesla purchased about 1.5 billion Bitcoin too, and it now accepts it as a form of payment. So it looks like a lot of companies are joining in on the Bitcoin wagon.
Yeah, so it seems that a lot of institutions like Walmart and Tesla, like you mentioned, are going to enter this space. Do you have like any predictions or speculations of any other institutions, maybe like CVS or what's the competition to Walmart? Sam's Club. I'm not sure if it's Sam Club up
Meyer,
there.
if you're
Yeah, Meyer.
from the Midwest. I'm not really sure as far as any other mainstream companies that could potentially buy into Bitcoin or have some type of exposure to them. Who
Mhm.
knows? Maybe we could see some like mainstream company like PayPal or something like that get into them soon, because that would be excellent for the crypto space.
Right.
Have you heard of any news with like any major companies in crypto?
I do know that Coinbase is trying to start their IPO.
That's interesting. I didn't know Coinbase was going to IPO relatively soon. What do you think will happen to the crypto market due to Coinbase IPOing?
I think the crypto market is going to explode. They already said the set price is going to be around 250, or at least a reference of that. So with retail investors, especially during the pandemic, being at home, not much to do, especially with the debacle with Robinhood and GameStop. Like if you go to GameStop down the street, there's not going to be a lot of service there, but they're still up by a lot of like they're still at a high price point. So I can understand why Coinbase's reference price is at 250. So with them
Right.
going public on Wednesday, it's understandable. I can see that, especially with 96% of their revenue is based solely on the fees from transactions for crypto.
Right. I also heard that as far as IPOing go, the prices I heard that when Apple IPO'd, their prices I think they were actually a little bit less than Coinbase. So this could be very promising.
Mhm.
I could see how like it's almost like a merging of two markets, of like the crypto market and then like the stock market. So
Right.
people say that the stock market is, or I'm sorry, not the stock market. People say the crypto market is the stock market 2.0. So we could probably see some intense gains here and some new highs in certain cryptos. Hopefully there are people investing in some smart ones.
I totally agree. And speaking of new highs, have you seen the current price of XRP right now?
Yes, I have. I think today on April 13th, it hit a high of $1.85, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, like around that range. Right now, as we're recording, it's at $1.78. So it's up by at least 23.3%.
Right. It is. I believe it is the top increase for the past 24 hours.
Yep, even surpassing Bitcoin. So that's
Speaking of
really
surpassing,
interesting.
speaking of
Right.
surpassing Bitcoin. I also heard they passed Bitcoin at the yearly percentage mark. Do you
Yeah,
know specifically what numbers that is?
yeah. So shout out to Digital Asset Investor. Check out his channel. He posted the year over year. So XRP in 2020 versus this year, it's up by 889% versus Bitcoin is only up 840%. So that's the return that you're making already. So if you invested last year around, let's say, 18 cents to 25 cents, you would be up by a lot. And if this was in the stock market and you put a good chunk in, like five to $10,000, you would have received your investment almost tenfold.
That's insane. And I know we
Yeah.
have a lot of these what do they call them? Bitcoin maxis giving XRP a lot of crap. Well,
Yep.
numbers don't lie.
They don't. And they can't really explain this either, especially in interviews. They're now admitting that XRP has some utility, has some force behind it, even with a pending SEC versus Ripple case.
Right, yeah, I think I even heard the judge from the Ripple SEC case state that that she believes that XRP does have the same utility as Bitcoin and Ethereum. Is that correct? Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah, so recently, I would say about a week ago, shout out to Finland Law. My bad if I pronounce your name incorrectly. And attorney Jeremy, check out his YouTube channel, Jeremy Hogan. They both basically broke down the documents, and the judge basically said if Ripple can compare XRP to Ethereum, that she would dismiss the entire case.
Right, and I think also to go with that, wasn't there a document that I think his name is Phylan? He released a document from a it was a court ruling in Delaware stating stating something. Do you have any specifics on that?
Yeah, so just in a gist, there was a there was a UK company, quote unquote, I believe it's called Tetragon or Terragon, one of the two,
Was it a
and they were
UK based company? Was that what you were trying to say?
yeah, it's a UK based company, and they filed a lawsuit against Ripple in Delaware so they can dissolve their partnership and basically reap some of the costs they put towards Ripple. And the judge basically ruled in Ripple's favor. XRP isn't a security. It hasn't been declared a security yet. So their lawsuit basically said, "Oh well, it's been declared this, so we have the option to get out of this partnership with certain fees attached." And the judge said, "Nope, and you actually have to pay about almost 3.4 to 3.5 million dollars in attorney fees."
That's crazy. I
Yeah.
that if that's any sign for any of the case, like for the case for the SEC and Ripple to come, that's a really good sign, and hopefully that can be used as like some sort of leverage or some sort of reference to help get the case dismissed.
Right. Something that the attorney Jeremy mentioned in his YouTube video. I think y'all should check it out. Cases are based on who the judge is. And
Right.
so this is why Chris and Brad are trying to file motions to dismiss their cases. And right now they filed amendments basically asking for their individual standings to be dismissed and only have the lawsuit against the SEC and Ripple. Because as you know, they've won the motion where they don't have to provide personal finances that don't have any XRP finances associated with them. So it doesn't make sense as to why they individually have to be caught up in the case too.
Right. And didn't the judge deny the motion for the SEC to take a look at their personal assets as well?
Yep,
Right.
basically. So if it doesn't have XRP associated with it, they cannot include it, or the SEC cannot ask for those documents.
Dang. It definitely sounds like the SEC definitely has their foot in their mouth on this case. I can't see unless something crazy that we have not like heard about, like that we haven't heard about comes to light. I can't see how this case would go any longer. Hopefully we'll see the end. If we do, I know it will skyrocket everything for us. I mean, when we started this journey, I know, like, I know there was a promise of, like, potential growth and everything, especially when that flare drop happened. I know, like, I know that it's finally starting to come full circle.
Oh yeah, and everyone watching the video right now, we suggest that you go look up these documents, the motions to dismiss individually, just so you have a understanding of what's been mentioned. We'll put the links in the bio and the about section, but just take the time, look at them. They are kind of lengthy, about 40 pages each. But speaking of Flare, have you checked out Flare Finance's beta program yet, Josh?
I have not. Can you fill me in on a little bit about what's going on with them?
Yeah, so basically, as we discussed before, Flare Finance is sort of starting its own decentralized exchange similar to Coinbase and also its own wallet with partnerships. So they started this beta program that was released on Sunday. And so, like, a lot of people, there's about 16,000 people in the Discord right now. We suggest that you join their Discord if you are interested in Flare Finances associated with the Flare Spark token. So basically, click on here, Flare Finance's Twitter, and then just go to their Medium page. So what I'm showing you right now is the Medium page, and it's a step-by-step what extensions you download on Chrome. If you have Chrome, it's different explorers or browsers as well. So it can be Chrome. It doesn't work on Firefox, Brave, and Edge as well. And so you kind of see this extension called MetaMask. And so they give you fake Ethereum and fake Flare because, as we all know, Josh, Flare is not available in the US yet.
No, it's not.
So, right, which sucks. Can't wait till June.
Yep.
And
Yep.
basically you just test out the wallet and the network itself. So right now it's in beta, so of course there's going to be issues. And if you join this Discord, you can listen to the support chat, and everyone is sort of just waiting and working through the issues so we can get the network up and running come
Oh,
June.
that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I also heard that when Flare, what was the date that you said Flare was going to be airdropped to us again?
About June, I believe. That's what
June.
they keep mentioning. They said like the end of spring, like the start of like
Okay.
almost the third quarter.
Okay. So didn't wasn't there a statement saying that when it is airdropped that it'll start at $0 for the United States as well?
Yeah, so when I was in the Flare Finance chat, basically the support group was stating, hello doggy. The support group was basically stating that when it starts in the US to prevent people from just selling off, it's going to have around like a 0 USD price. And that's only because it's 15% being released at the moment. So once more of the Flare Spark token is released, that's when the price should start increasing. So Josh, what was the price you saw like across seas right now?
The Flare that I saw across seas, it was around $1.88, so that's pretty good
Mm,
for
yeah, it is.
considering it's being airdropped for free. So we could potentially see some massive wealth gains as far as that goes. So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, that'll be a nice little pocket change to have. And then once it does match those prices, or even if it's like kind of linked to the XRP price, that would be a nice gain
Oh
once
yeah.
we like hold on to it for a few more months once additional drops are released.
Yeah, that'll be real nice.
Yeah.
And speaking of free crypto, I heard of this platform called Gala Games where you can play video games that are like a Farmville esque game to earn free crypto. Do you know any information on that, Malik?
Yeah, so I've actually joined it since Sunday, since I was in the Flare Finance. See, this is why it's useful for everyone to hop onto Discord, Flare Finance, start in their Twitter. Shout out, free shout out. Basically, like you said, Josh, it's similar to like a Farmville game. It's sort of you get coins or stars, and it's based on a like 15 to 30-day period, and then I believe it restarts. So Gala is another crypto, and you can exchange Gala on these three exchanges, which I believe aren't even in the US. You can use Uniswap though. So as you see, you can exchange Gala for PGU, you can exchange Gala for Ethereum, and you can exchange Gala for BTC and USDT on Bitrue. So you can use Bitrue, Uniswap, and Polyindex. I believe that's what it's pronounced. Once you do receive those, so you can also there's like 3 steps you can do. So you can join the ecosystem, you can play games, you can get Gala coins, you can get NFTs, similar to what we mentioned in our first video, what NFTs are. I believe. How do you feel about doing like another separate video? I feel like that's what our consumers and audience wants to hear about, just NFTs in general.
Yeah, we can do that. I'd definitely be down for another video for that.
Cool. So basically, you can play Gala, get Gala coins, NFTs, and they say a ton of other cool things. I have yet to discover what those cool things are yet, but that's one of the benefits of just playing Gala. It's a free game. You help them build on their blockchain, and I would say this is the beginning of cryptocurrency entering the gaming sphere.
Yeah, that when you see growth into different markets like this, I feel like it's proof that we're entering a new era. So of a financial system of a new way of life. So this to me is very impressive, and I know like playing these games also helps grow the nodes. Is that correct?
Yeah. So I feel like that's pretty cool too. Like you instead of just having to pay for games, if you have like an Xbox or a Steam account, $60, $20 games, you can play a free game and help develop the new entry into the gaming atmosphere or the gaming industry, so to speak. It's already a billion-dollar industry, so why not allow crypto to take a bite of that industry? And also the cool thing about Gala, I didn't mention, you can operate as a node operator. So you receive points, which I'm just going to read off of here, which are items in Gala, which have been added to your treasure chest. So as you're playing the game, you'll understand what the treasure chest is. And it's one of the best ways to support Gala. So this isn't going to be the only crypto game out there, but this is one of the currently developed games that are ready for you to consume and then also gain some value back.
I'm certainly excited for that. I know gaming is a big part of my life, so
Right.
it will definitely be something to keep an eye on.
Oh yeah. So we'll keep updates here and there about Gala if we see any new updates and things like that. But everything you mentioned in this video, you'll see it in the comments section or at least the information section below.
Well, I think that about wraps it up for us today, Malik. Just want to let everybody know, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow us on social media.
Check out our Facebook, our Twitter, and Instagram pages, and comment below so you can let us know what videos you want to see from us. We plan on posting more videos more frequently.
Sounds good to me.
All right, cool. See y'all later, Crypto Army.